Ooh, it's a lot. So, hey everybody, it's Yoko Experience and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys like my new little intro. Like, it's not all that, but it's cute or whatever. So if you like it, let me know down in the comments. Today I am doing a book review on the highly anticipated 8th installment to the Cartel series, Long Live the Cartel by Ashley and JaQuavis's. We have been waiting forever for this book. If you read Ashley and JaQuavis's or if you read the Cartel series, you know we've been waiting for this 8th installment for like maybe 2 years. I'm not sure when the last one came out, but this one came out over the summertime. If you're in Ashley and JaQuavis's Facebook group, you already know when Ashley announced this book, like everybody was going crazy. Like the pre-sales went up and like people were just going bonkers. So, you know, I was one of them and I had to get the book. So I have read all 7 of the other books and we're gonna get into it. I have a book review on the Cartel 1 and a book review on the Cartel 2. I haven't done book reviews on the other 4, but who knows, I might still do them. But I really wanted to do a book review on this one because it went up. Before we get into the video, if you are not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to my channel and become a part of the Yoko Experience. Make sure you also hit that little bell button to get all my notifications for when I upload. In addition to that, also, if you're interested in sending me anything, books, fan mail, art, anything, make sure you send it to my P.O. box. It's always down in the description and it will be somewhere here on the screen. Also, if you're interested in me doing a book review on a book that you wrote, a book of your friend or anything like that, my email address is always down in the description as well. It's SheanaTheReader@yahoo.com. I'll also put it here. All right, you guys, let's get into the book. So if you read the Cartel series, this particular book starts about 10 or 12 years after the last book. Yeah, stuff gets real. So CJ and Mo, CJ is Carter Jones' son, and Mo is Money's son, but he might be Mecca's son. We don't know. If you haven't read the Cartel series, it might be a little spoilers in here. I'm sorry. You might hear something that you don't know about because you didn't read the other books. Please go read the other books before you watch this review. So anyway, yes, CJ is Carter Jones' son and Mo is Money/Monroe's son. Also, we're still not sure if he's Mecca's son. Mecca and Monroe are twins. If you did not know that, they are twins. CJ is this big boxer now. He's I don't think they said what weight he is. If they did, I missed it. But he's this big boxer. His great-grandfather, who's really not his great-grandfather, Estes, has been training him since he was a child. Estes is actually biologically Mo's great-grandfather, and Mo and Carter are cousins because their fathers are brothers. But Carter Jones Sr. has a different mother than Mecca and Monroe.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And Breeze, which is their sister. So yes, technically Estes is not his great grandfather, but he raised him from young after everything that happened in book 6, which is the Cartel, the Demise, and book 7, which is the Cartel Round Table of Bosses. The Illuminati Round Table of Bosses. Something like that. You can look it up. Like I said, Carter was raised by Estes, and Mo was like in the system and stuff like that, and he grew up like on the streets or whatever. So now he's like this drug dealer and stuff like that. So they've grown up differently, even though they kind of started in the same place. Carter is this big boxer now, and Monroe and him kind of come back together. Carter/CJ doesn't want to have anything to do with drugs, the drug game, nothing like that. But Mo, on the other hand, he's all in it. Like, he wants to be just like his uncle, just like his father. He wants to run the cartel. He wants to be the biggest kingpin that there has ever been. He wants to be like the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. Like, that's the type of vibe that he's given, especially since they're in Miami. So he's trying to get Carter on his side because he knows that Carter has a relationship with Estes, and Estes has a relationship with the Dominicans. Like, they are the connect. Now, Mo will do anything to get CJ on his side because he knows that CJ has this relationship with them. He's like, hey, cuz, you know what type of legacy we come from. You know, we could do this. And Carter's like, no. Plus, I'm a boxer. And they find out that I'm doing anything illegal, they'll strip me of my title. So I'm not with it. Mo is not trying to hear that. So he comes up with this plan to get CJ to be on his side. Now, side note, Mia Moore is in jail probably for the rest of her life, and she keeps having these repeated dreams about Carter Sr., and everybody knows that Carter is dead. Like, he's not coming back, which I'm actually pretty sad about because I thought that Carter would come back in this book, and he's not. Like, Carter is gone, all right? So far in this book. Who knows if he'll come back in another book, but as far as this book, Carter's gone. Carter's not coming back. And you know, that's the love of her life. They've been through so much over these years, and he keeps coming to her in her dreams and stuff like that. And she's worried about her son because he's out in the world, you know, by himself or with Estes, and she doesn't like that. Mia Moore and Estes like literally hate each other, so she doesn't really want her son to be around him. And she starts mentoring this girl named Ashton in jail, and she's getting out soon. And she's telling Ashton about her son and how she wants him to be protected. And she's basically turning Ashton into like her protege, like a murder mama, but not really a murder mama. Like, the girl does her thing, but I don't know if she knows all of, I'm pretty sure she doesn't know all of Mia Moore's secrets and stuff that she's been through and stuff that she's done. But she wants Ashton to get out of jail and protect her son without her son knowing that he's being protected by Ashton. So she asks Ashton, I want you to get close to my son, make him fall in love with you so you could protect him from enemies. And Ashton, only knowing a little bit about Mia Moore and the history of the cartel, she's a little naive, but she wants to be loyal to Mia Moore because Mia Moore mentored her there. She took care of her. She did a lot of things for her. And Mia Moore has a lot of rank in like prison and stuff like that. And Ashton is in prison for her own things that she's done in her past and stuff like that. And she's young. I believe she's like 22 or 23 years old, kind of around the same age as Carter and Monroe. Monroe's a little older than Carter. Yeah, because Carter is younger than Monroe. So, or Mo. Ashton gets out of jail and she's like, you know, how am I going to get close to him? And Mia Moore is telling her different ways that she get close to him. Side note, Mia Moore wants Ashton to kill Estes because the only way that Ashton will get close to Carter is if Estes is dead. That's exactly what Ashton does. She kills Estes without anybody knowing, and then she gets close to Carter. Now, on the other side, Breeze, who is the only daughter of the cartel of Carter Diamond and Tyron Diamond, she is coming back to Miami. She moved out of Miami after all her brothers were killed and Mia Moore went to jail. And who else died? A bunch of other people died. Like, a lot of people died in this series. From the first book until this book, it's been a lot of death. So Breeze just cannot stomach being in Miami. She doesn't want to be here, but for some reason she comes back. This is the part that kind of threw me for a loop because Breeze has so much history in Miami and she wanted to stray away from it, raise her child by herself, and not be around people that had anything to do with the cartel, but yet she comes back to Miami. And I never understood why she came back to Miami. If you have so many demons, so many ghosts, so many skeletons here in Miami, why come back? But she does. She comes back with her 14-year-old daughter named Aurora, and Aurora is oblivious to everything that has happened in her mother's life, about her mother's family, everything. Like, Breeze has not told her anything. So coming into Miami, you know, she's thinking it's fun and stuff like that. And, you know, it's a new experience for her. But, you know, she's very blindsided about the demons and the destruction that come with being in Miami and being a part of the cartel. But Breeze never told her that. She never put her on game, which I felt like Breeze. even though I know you were trying to protect your daughter and not tell her about her family, but it kind of led to a lot of things in the book that could have been avoided. So Aurora is very green, very naive. Like she's never been around like people in the game, and nobody's taught her the game. And now she's meeting her cousins Carter and Mo, and they are protecting her because that's their little cousin. She's 14. Breeze is having a hard time being back in Miami. Like everywhere she goes in Miami, it's a memory of her brothers, a memory of Zaire, which is her husband, Aurora's father. And Aurora really doesn't know anything about her father because her mother never told her anything about him because of his betrayal. She just thinks that her father died and he's not dead. But Breeze told her that because she doesn't really want to have anything to do with him. Which I'm like, damn, like, I mean, I get it. I know why she did what she did, but it's like that's her dad. Like, why wouldn't you give her the option to know her father? But like I said, I get it. The betrayal, when you become a snitch, when you become a rat, it don't matter if you're my father, sister, brother, uncle, whoever, you'll be a snitch or a rat forever. So I believe that was Breeze's mindset. That's why she never told Aurora about her dad. But once again, it led to a lot of things that could have been avoided in the book. Now, going back to Mo. My opinion of Mo is the type of person that I hate because it doesn't matter who you are. They will use you, manipulate you in any type of capacity to get what they want because it's what they want. So Carter, being a big boxer, he keeps repeatedly telling Mo that I cannot be a part of the drug game because of who I am. But Mo still insists. Now they took a trip to the Dominican Republic and Carter decided to bring Mo with him because that's his cousin. They're trying to rekindle their relationship. They hadn't seen each other in years since they were in foster care, since they were separated, and Mo went to jail and Carter went with Estes. So, they're trying to, become family again, And he brought him to the Dominican Republic, and that was just the worst decision that he could have done, Carter wise. And Mo just really, really was on it after that. He saw how much respect that Carter got from people in the Dominican Republic that he knew that if he had Carter on his side to start selling drugs and get to connect, that people will respect it. The cartel is coming back because at this point, the cartel is dead. Carter Jones is dead. Mecca Dime is dead. Monroe Dime is dead. Zaire is somewhere, who else? Just everybody is gone. And it's really just Breeze and her nephews. Mo is so hell bent on bringing the cartel back that he will do anything. So what he does is the biggest betrayal ever. He causes Carter to lose his title, but Carter doesn't know. And I really hope that Carter finds out because in this book, he doesn't. And it kind of disappointed me. And I'm like, damn, is he going to find out that Mo is the reason why he lost his title? Now, side note again, Aurora is finding her way in Miami. She's making new friends and stuff like that. She meets this girl, I think, when she went shopping, and the girl was shoplifting, and Aurora kind of helped the girl get out of the shoplifting thing, and then they became friends, and the girl invited Aurora to go to a party, and the girl's a little older than her. I want to say, I don't know, she's 18. I think she's 18, and she goes to this house party. She lies to her mother, tell her she's going to this her friend's house and stuff like that. They wound up going to a party. Aurora wound up hooking up with the girl's cousin, and this boy is 25 years old. Skirt. Caught me for a loop. Now, it's not uncommon that young girls talk to older guys, but it was like, you're 14, baby. This boy is like 25. And it was just a mess. From that encounter, it was just downhill from there. Like I told you, she's very green. She's very naive. She's never really been in the big city like that where, it's movers and shakers. People are going to spit game to you and talk to me any type of way. And like I said, she wasn't used to that type of environment. So she was falling for the game. She thought this boy loved her. He wanted to be with her. He manipulated the heck out of her. Her cousin Mo, who is he's out of it. That's why he reminds me so much of Mecca, because Mecca was exactly the same. He finds out that Aurora was messing with this guy, and the guy's name is Guy. Carter beats him up, shoots the dude in his foot, drags Aurora out the car. It's this whole big thing. And after that, it just leads to other things, and they meet this woman named Ma Dear. Now, Ma Dear is the big queen pin of the area right now, and she's the one that's distributing all the drugs to everybody. And of course, Mo doesn't like that, but he's like, I want to work with you. And my dear is like, basically, I don't need help from anybody. I've been running these streets for a long time right now. I don't want to cut nobody in. And that rubbed Mo the wrong way, of course. Now, the guy that he beat up that Aurora was dating is one of my dear's boys. It's like one of the boys from the neighborhood that she took care of. She takes care of a lot of the boys in the neighborhood and people in the neighborhood. But she runs drugs. But a lot of people give her respect because she is this big being in their community. She's like one of those women that was very pretty back in the day, had all the ballers, all the drug dealers and stuff like that. But she's older now. She's a little ran down. But a lot of people give her respect because she's been around for years. She has a garden. She takes care of the community. But she runs drugs. But all the little boys, she's fed them, she's clothed them, stuff like that. So they give her a lot of respect. They do a lot for her. She got a lot of hitters. She got a lot of runners. She has a lot of people that will put in work for her without her doing anything. Now, like I said, Guy works for my dear, and after she hears about what happened to Guy through the hands of Mo, she pays Breeze a visit. Now she's bringing Breeze into this, and Breeze has nothing to do with this, you know. And Breeze doesn't even really know what's going on. Breeze is not in the drug game anymore. She's really trying to stray away. My dad low-key kind of threatens Breeze, and Breeze doesn't like it. So she tells Mo. Mo goes to retaliate and talk to my dad. It's a back and forth type of situation. And it really burns me up because all of this could have been avoided if Aurora wasn't so naive, and also if Breeze would have put her on game, and also if Mo wasn't such a hothead. So at this point, it's like a bunch of things that's happening. Mo takes it a step further, as usual. That's what he does. That's his MO. He wants to find out what my dear's weakness is, because clearly everybody keeps telling him that you can't get close to my dear. She's just really that bitch. Like, you can't get close to her. She got hitters. She got shooters. And Mo is like up for the challenge. Like, I can get close to anybody. So he follows this lady and finds out what her weakness is. Now, her weakness is her son. Now, her son is not part of the game at all. He's in college. He's like 4 hours away from Miami. Mo is on it. He finds out that her son lives in some kind of college town and stuff like that. And he does what he does. Mo is just really out of pocket. And that just sends my dear off the deep end. She's like, it's one thing to have street beef, but when you bring it to my family, it's on now. It's up and it's stuck. During all this, Ashton is still trying to get at Carter and, woo him into liking her so Mia Moore could have like updates on him without Carter knowing that Mia Moore is getting these updates on him, because he really has nothing to do with his parents. Like, clearly Carter Sr.'s dead, but Mia Moore is in jail and he knows that, but he has no contact with her. He doesn't talk to her at all. But that's still her son and she wants to know things about him. Ashton is kind of working her hardest but not working her hardest. She puts on her little charm and stuff like that, and Carter is feeling her, and they wind up entertaining each other. And it's hard because now Carter wants to find out who killed Estes. And it's her who kills Estes. So now it's like, whoa. And it kind of confused me a little bit because I'm like, girl, if you knew you had to get close to Carter, you didn't think that he would have questions about what happened to his great-grandfather, even though he doesn't know that you killed him. I mean, eventually he was going to want to know what was up. So now she's all nervous, like, damn, me and him have connected on this level and I really, really like him. But he wants to know who killed his great-grandfather and I killed him. What am I going to do now? So she does the best thing she knows and she runs away. And the book kind of ends there, but it's going to be picked up in another book called Money Devils. it's not a continuation of Long Live the Cartel. It's its own series, but just with, I guess, these characters are moving into that book. So with all that being said, I was very underwhelmed by this book because it was so highly anticipated and I was really looking forward to it. I guess I was a little disappointed because Carter didn't come back, but it was like, it is what it is. I mean, they said that he was dead in the other book. Like, everybody can't come back from the dead, like some of the other characters. So that was like a little disappointing, but it was just like some loose strings. But I'm guessing they're gonna be in the Money Devils book. I just didn't like that Breeze came back to Miami with no real reason, even though she hates being there. Carter didn't come back. What Mo did to Carter was some effed up stuff. Mo is really, well, I didn't as Mo was gonna be Mo, so I wasn't surprised by him. But it's just a little bit of loose strings. But I can't really be too mad at it because it might be answered in the Money Devils book. But like I said, I just really wanted more from this book. I really did. And for it to be the last book in the installment, I just feel like they could have came harder. It was like the book wasn't that long, which is fine. But it's like everybody gonna be in the Money Devils book. Like, is my dear gonna be in there? I'm pretty Carter and Mo I know is gonna be in there. Is Breeze gonna be in there? I don't know. I don't know. I was, like I said, I was just very underwhelmed. I really want to say, and this crushes my heart to the core, that this is my least favorite Cartel book. It really is. And I'm also thinking that's the reason because a lot of the main characters from the other books are not in this book. And, they're all dead. So the feel of the book is a little different. And it was giving me blah. Like, it was okay. It was giving me blah, though. It was giving me blah. So, me saying that, I'm going to rate this book. Out of 5, I'm going to give it a 3. And I think that's one of my lowest ratings on a book on my channel. I'm definitely gonna give this book a 3. Um, I was just underwhelmed. I know a lot of people may feel some type of way. That's your business. This is my opinion. You do your opinion, but it's compared to Cartel 1, 2, 3, shit, all of them. This was my least favorite. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully my questions and my feelings will change when I read Money Devils, but like I said, Money Devils is not a continuation of this book. I feel like for this to be the last book in the series, that it was very underwhelming. That's my opinion. All right, you guys, I really hope that you like this book review. I enjoy doing them. If you did like this book review, please give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know how you feel about the Cartel series down in the comments. Did you read the series? Have you read the other 7 books? Do you plan on reading it? Is this your first time hearing about the Cartel series? If it is, let me know down there. If you would like to be friends on social media, all my social media is always down in the description box. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. It will be somewhere here on the screen as per usual. With all that being said, I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.